Hey Pisces, this is Tammy with Spot on Psychic Readings, and let's see what's coming in for you today, Pisces. I'm using these really pretty romantic floral cards. I've forgotten the exact name, but these are some of my favorite cards, and I thought you all would really like these today. And Chippy's here to say hello. I owe you a cookie, Chippy. I'm all out of cookies. You ate them all during the Taurus reading. Remember? You've got extras. Okay, here we go, Pisces. You all might be a little bit worried at this time about something. We've got Nine of Swords. Really significant this week. Maybe the solar flares are getting you guys. I don't know. And in your crossing position, we've got the Queen of Wands. Some of you might be cat lovers. Sorry, Chippy. I'm all out of cookies, and we're talking to cat lovers today, I think. Yeah, we are. So here we go, Pisces. This is in the crossing position for some reason. Thank you, Chippy. So Queen of Wands is a very fiery sort of mother energy, career woman. She does it all. And this could be you at this time, having to really call on your fire elements to get things done. Because Queen of Wands is very busy, and I feel like for some of you Pisces, maybe the pace of things is just feeling a little bit out of control at this time, because Queen of Wands is a great card. You know, she can be a great career woman and that sort of thing. But for some reason, she's in the challenged position, and something does seem to be giving you some anxiety or sleepless nights. In your energy at this time, we have got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, really good card for you, Pisces. Self-sufficiency, having what you want in your life. Yeah, really good card that I feel like you're thinking about, that you want more self-sufficiency. You want, you know, to maintain your lifestyle and things like that. Or change your lifestyle. You know, it depends on where you're at. And there was something that I feel like at the foundation of this, maybe you separated from something, could have been a job. It is reversed, like it's already happened. It's not as heartbreaking as Three of Swords can be, you know. But for some reason, it puts you on this path of self-sufficiency. There's a combination here where something was combined with a sadness, but then it brought you money. It improved your lifestyle or something like that. Let's see where this is going, Pisces. Okay. If you can hear a squeaky toy in the background, it's my little puppy. He's in there playing. He's bored because I've been working all afternoon. Sorry if it's noisy. Yeah, there it is. So here's your Ten of Pentacles. Look at this beautiful card. Ten of Pentacles has to do with things that live on, you know, like an inheritance or something like that. And I feel like some of you may have gotten an inheritance or inherited a family business or something like that. This, whatever it is, this has already happened at this time. And I think it does go right along with that Three of Swords that I said there was some separation or heartache or something there. Now, coming up in your immediate future, Two of Wands. Again, we've got a lion here, which makes me think of this Queen of Wands. We've got Two of Wands and Queen of Wands. Again, this feline energy really is catching my attention today a lot. There's something here about new opportunities, and you can see how she's holding the world in her hands, and the lion representing leadership and strength and restraint and things like that, okay? So there's something here where there's new opportunities with a career for one thing, but new opportunities in general. And I'm going to clarify that in a minute and get you more information on that, okay? We've got Four of Cups. Here's Four of Cups in your more immediate future. A little bit of discontent. Like things are going pretty good, but there's still a little bit of boredom or a little bit of feeling like, oh, what's next? You know, that kind of feeling with this card, not seeing what's there. Sometimes it's a card of missing what's right in front of you. It can be that as well. And it's in your more extended future. Views of others. Other people are seeing you as Three of Wands. They're seeing you as full of opportunities. You went from the 2 to the 3 of Wands, okay? In somebody's eyes, they're seeing you as waiting for your ships to come in, like really watching the horizon, waiting for your ship to come in. Yeah, this is you, Pisces, how you're being seen at this time. And your final outcome is the Knight of Wands. You've got, for a water sign, you've got a lot of Wands energy here today. Like really thinking about ambition and passion and thinking about things coming in for you. And when I look at this Knight of Wands as a final outcome, there's something up in the air for you, something really exciting where maybe you're thinking about moving. Sometimes this is a relocation card. This can also be relocating to a new job or to a new office or to a new floor of your building, or, things like that. Or somebody moving to be near you, or you taking a trip. Movement, think in terms of movement at this time. Aren't these pretty cards? I knew you guys were going to like these. Okay, so let's do some clarification here, Pisces. I'm going to switch this other deck. What's this anxiety about? What specifically? 9 of Swords in the first position for you. There's some kind of a tug of war, power struggle or something you're not seeing clearly at this time. It's giving you anxiety. It's really significant at this time. Something, or maybe something you don't want to see, or you're afraid to look at. Something that's keeping you awake at night. What is that? Let's ask what it is. Knight of Cups. Maybe a new offer. Maybe you got an offer for a new job. Maybe you got a love offer. Maybe somebody asked you out. Maybe somebody said they're attracted to you. It stirred you up, though. It's made you see possibilities beyond what you're living right now. And this is what you're kind of afraid to see. Whatever this offer is, it's an offer you think you might love. There's a temptation of something here, new something, some kind of an offer of some sort might be keeping you awake at night at this time. Knight of Cups often is a love card, romantic offer. Romance coming in, attraction, and that sort of thing. Queen of Wands. The ambition card is clarified by this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're in this position, Pisces, of being very trustworthy and very dependable. People know you show up for your job all the time. You show up for your family. Queen of Wands does everything. She handles her job. She handles her business. She handles her home, her kids, everything. She does everything. And other people are seeing you in this way. But this is like creating a conflict for you for some reason. Maybe things feel like they're moving too slow, or maybe you're tired of always being the dependable Queen of Wands. And it looks like you're not necessarily sleeping at night. There's some discontent. And I feel like too much obligation. There's like a lot on your shoulders at this time. Interesting. So what's on your mind at this time is this 9 of Pentacles, your lifestyle, your self-sufficiency, and it's clarified by the Temperance card. So you have on your mind this flow of energy, this flow of peacefulness, this angelic guidance, and I feel like you're connecting with your angels, you're communicating with your angels at this time, and there's money flowing to you. There's energy flowing to you at this time. You can see her pouring the water from cup to cup. This constant flow of energy on your mind at this time, which may be this busyness of the Queen of Wands as well. But underneath, there's the Swords card. This Three of Swords reversed, which has been some kind of a heartache or separation, but it brought you happiness. And it could be something from childhood. This could have been someone from your childhood who passed away, or somebody you were separated from, past lover, something from the past that is making you kind of feel a little bit sad. I mean, it's not upright. If it was upright, it would be full on grieving, you know, but it's not. But it's something here that's causing a damper, I guess, causing a damper on your happiness, you know, because it comes up right with the Sun card. Let's go over to this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is your past influences. This could have been an inheritance that came from the separation or something like that. Ten of Pentacles is stability, but it's in the past. Or moving into the past. Yeah, and it is clarified by the Judgment card. Again, angels. It's also clarified by some sort of there was a major life change that I feel like happened. And it could be you're being really busy, like this Queen of Wands, to avoid kind of coping with this, because maybe it's just really hurtful. So it could be that the busyness, the level of what this Queen of Wands is doing with all these obligations and being the one everybody depends on all the time. Some of it could be avoidance, and some of it just could be that was transferred to you when this person passed. There was something that went on with that. Having to do with stability, money, maybe inheritance. Let's look at this Two of Wands. This is coming up in your immediate future, and this is having to do with you having the world in your hands, but you're still looking for something out there. Okay. Clarified by the Empress. Yeah, you always come up like the Empress, Pisces. There you are. So the Empress is mother energy. And also, you know, she gives birth to babies or empires or both, you know. And I see you looking for the next best thing, even though you have the world in your hand at this time. This is you stretching yourself into more and more success. But don't stretch yourself too thin, okay? There's a little bit of warning here that you already have the world in your hands. You already have the Empress. It's in your immediate future. It's who you are at this time. And people are seeing you with all kinds of opportunities, you know. So let's see where this goes, because the next card in your more extended future is the card of discontent. There's a little bit of a warning to recognize what you already have instead of what you don't have. And I'm not trying to lecture you. I'm just giving you the messages that are coming in, okay? But let's look at your Four of Cups. And it's got the High Priestess. Clarified by the High Priestess. So there may be some discontent because of your intuition, things that you feel, you know, Pisces, of all the signs, very, very empathic, very high sensitivity. And it could be you're picking up other people's discontent. Make sure it's not yours. If you're feeling it, see if it's coming from clients, or it's coming from family, or coming from the world or the news or internet, or, you know, make sure it's not you, because you've got a lot of good stuff going on here. So it's interesting with this coming up and stretching for more and more opportunities, and maybe being tempted by some sort of tempting offer of some sort. Make sure that it's your energy you're feeling, because when you're really empathic, you can easily and accidentally tune into other people's stuff, you know. So again, just a couple of little warnings there. But also this is saying that you are highly, highly empathic and very, very psychic yourself. You could probably be doing this reading for yourself right now. So there's something there. Also about daughter energy with the High Priestess. Maybe feeling worried or discontent about a daughter. Yeah, because we've got mother and daughter, Empress and High Priestess side by side, which can be mother and daughter for sure. And this is in your future and extended future. Let's go over to other people seeing you with new opportunities. Clarifying this Three of Wands. Let's clarify through. This is on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords again. The Heartache card. Oh, yeah, it's still coming up. Is there anything else? Okay, so new opportunities. This Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like you're waiting for money to come in, for one thing. It's clarified by King of Pentacles. Maybe you're looking for someone who can help you with money in some way. You know, sometimes King of Pentacles is a person who's like a banker or a loan officer or a financial advisor, somebody, or a business owner, somebody like that, or boss, you know, can be your boss. Looking for new opportunities, but then there's still this heartache kind of thing following you in some way. Sadness, feeling a separation. And other people are kind of seeing you as having gone through some sort of a separation of some sort, or sadness, or they're picking up sadness around you in some way. But they also see you as looking for new opportunities, waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, so let's go over here. Your final outcome is Knight of Wands. What does Pisces need to know about Knight of Wands? Clarifying it. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Chariot. Can be Cancerian energy. So there's something up in the air here, Pisces. There's something about maybe even wanting to move. Maybe you just want to move and get away from some stuff, you know. Moving might bring you more success. And again, this can be moving into a new job. This doesn't have to be relocating to a new area or a new house. It could be moving to the upstairs apartment, you know, instead of the downstairs one. So it can be something that simple, but there is movement. There is definite movement here. Knight of Wands and Chariot. This is things being up in the air and fiery, but also success in keeping things on track, which is your dependable Pisces self. Okay, so let's get you some final words here, because I feel like mostly you're fine, but under the undercurrent, there's this undercurrent of worry and some lingering sadness from somebody from the past, or childhood, or missing your childhood, or something like that, missing how things used to be in, you know, when you were a child. Yeah, and here's the Death card. Final words for you today is there's an ending and a new beginning here in your energy somewhere, like a whole new beginning, but it comes from letting something go and moving forward, and also maybe some Scorpio energy. So we had Cancerian energy, Scorpio energy here, and mother and daughter energy. Let me clarify this Death card. It's clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So this ending a new beginning may have to do with resources, money, maybe loss of money, or not enough money, or feeling left out in some way, left out in the cold in some way. Yeah, I feel like there's considerations about what things are costing. This is why looking for new opportunities, maybe thinking about moving, using your instincts. There's a lot of looking for new opportunities, and then considering some sort of a new offer, which again may be an offer that will bring you more money. Let me ask one more time. What is that offer about? What is this Knight of Cups about? Because it's very significant. It showed up in the beginning, and it's clarified by the Page of Wands. There's going to be some kind of good news or something about an offer that alleviates a lot of your anxiety. Let's ask who this offer's from. Let's see, Pisces. Hold on. Who's this offer from? Who's this good news? What's this good news? It's coming from the Strength card. Again, Lions again. This makes me think of Archangel Ariel, for one thing, especially this particular card, this deck. So this has something to do with your inner strength, but also being guided by angels. Maybe being more in nature. Ariel takes care of nature and animals and bodies of water. This always makes me think the Leo card. There's something about the Leo card. You know, and we had this Queen of Wands too with a leopard on her lap earlier. This was in the crossing position, representing you being very busy. So this offer could be coming from someone strong, someone in charge, in control, an animal lover, a Leo. And it could bring you a victory. This new offer could bring you a victory, Pisces. So I'm liking how this looks for you. I'm going to leave you with this victory, this victory card. So there is something here about some kind of an offer that alleviates anxiety, that either puts you in a stronger position or position of leadership or something like that. And it may feel like a risk. It may give you anxiety to think about it, but it's really significant in this reading. And then your final outcome is moving, you know, again, relocating to a new job or something like that, but also the Chariot, which is success. Okay? Keeping things on track, success. Interesting reading, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. So thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you again next time. Bye now.